Today I thought it'd be cool. You guys seem to really like this walk around and talk kind of videos, so I'm going to talk about a subject. Today we're going to talk about ranks and ranking in Discords and communities, and I'm going to show you all the new updates to Smith's Grove while we talk. So first up, how are you today? I really hope you're doing good. So first you'll see we have a great entrance here, Smith's Grove. King Coaster and Queen Splash prominently displayed on either side. And then in here we have this boomerang ride. Oh, it must have been at the end. Then on the right here, you'll notice the carousel building. I've really done a lot to kind of spice this up a little bit. Give it a little bit of a flair. I think it looks really awesome. So we're talking about ranks and ranking. I'll give you a great example. You go into a Discord, you want to get ranked, and you post this building here. One of the problems I have with the ranking system is, number one, I didn't build this. I modified it. So should I be ranked the same way as somebody else who, say, built the building originally? I mean, I think the obvious answer is no. Or yeah, I should be graded differently. It should be considered or weighed. So what I've done on Module 7 is I've built a whole new ranking system. And this is after a lot of feedback from the community. So everybody lost their ranks. If you're part of Module 7 and you're just now learning this, please pay attention to announcements. But yeah, so the ranks are all removed. And what's going to happen is I build with a little help, I build an HTML tool I can load into my browser, and it will help me adjust and slide some factors around based on some criteria that is actually listed on our Discord. I'm gonna withhold a little bit. You gotta go there to read it. I'm not gonna give it to you through the video. Links in the description. Drop one by. Make sure you get the Planko 1 and 2 roll, and then there you go. Just click on Zany's rank requests, I think it's called. And boom, you're in. You can read all of it. Our grading criteria is there. So anyway, just wanted to show off some more stuff. I built this kind of simple bathroom, which I've pitter-plopped around in the park. And this is part of my whole, I don't need a solid one coherent type of build style. I don't need that. I don't like that. It holds me back. Here's this coaster here, which I really haven't named yet. But there it goes up into woo. Oh, I just clicked out, but let me take myself and put myself back in. Occasionally that pinky finger just kind of goes blick, and I end up clicking out of stuff, and it's the darndest time. It's so annoying. So we're almost roughly back where we were. I gotta keep that pesky pinky away from that button. So over here on the left is this building here for the car ride, which I think looks really cool inside. I mean, if you could see, I'll show you in a little bit. But it's like it's a whole, like, I don't know, small town feel. And I'm doing a lot with this wall and stuff and the upper portion, which I'll show you in a bit. And then here's this building on the right here, which is, I think, adorable. I love it. It's like a little utility building. Again, just trying out my new build style. And then up there on the left, obviously that's another one. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, here comes a car. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think my build skill has gone up a lot. But yeah, I gave myself a fair evaluation. Here's another one. And look at the contrast between this, the rocking ship ride, and that top hat on that coaster. So I gave myself what I feel is a fair rank. I kind of blanked out and just focused on the example work that I was going off of. And I got skilled rank, which is the second rank up. And I think that's about where I'm at, honestly. So if you want to be graded and ranked, go ahead and drop your stuff in the chat there. just like the instructions show, and get you all fixed up. Look at this. Beautiful. Wowzers. And it's going to come back through, which is really cool, because it's going to do a twist. It goes back over there. I love the sight lines in this park. I really do. Speaking of sight lines and things to check out in the park, working on this queue line over here. And then this goes to Phoenix Rising, which is this wooden coaster back here. And Phoenix Rising pays homage to my favorite coaster in the world, Phoenix, at Knoebels Grove in Elysburg, Pennsylvania. And it was also my first coaster. So we all remember our first. So from up here, and this is a cool detail up here, is the floor in some places can be seen through, and that car ride is down here. See, there goes one of the little buggies now. But this is just a collection of thrill rides, and I'm actually going to work on putting a building or two along here. But here you get a great view of Phoenix Rising and Serpent over here, the purple coaster, Serpent, which I got to tell you, that's an awesome ride. So I think I rode these coasters before, but I will definitely ride Serpent in this video. You got to stick around to the end to see that part. This is a great vantage point, by the way. This car ride goes all around this entire building on the base. So over here is this food stall. This is a really good vantage point. Right next to Serpent. And I have these custom lamps that I've made down here, which... Let me zoom in on one. I just love that. It's so nice. And then these beautiful tables over here. And then the train station stuff is back there, which you guys have seen. Zany's Gifts and the Emporium and all those. Here's the footprint of a building that'll be going in up here. This is an example of what I do. I get a reference image, which is generally generated by AI. And then I take that image and I try to construct it in the game. And these are the structures that I'm getting now, which is a huge, huge improvement over my build skills. From where they were at. All you gotta do is go back a couple videos and you can see the difference. I don't know that this is the one that's going here, because I think this was the inspiration for the bathroom. Yeah, that's the back of the building there, but there's one over there. Yeah, it's the inspiration for the bathroom. There's tons of pictures. Down here's the car ride where it exits its station, and then there's stairs here, which kind of go back down into this main plaza. And if you look, there's a lot of flat rides taking shape. There's going to be like a band shell. There's going to be some food stalls and stuff. Some signage. It's going to be lovely. There might be a fountain. Here, check this out. This is where the car ride actually comes out here. It goes around this corner. I'm not going to necessarily ride the car ride. I feel like you guys, once you've seen one, you've kind of seen them all. Here's one that new ride with the DLC. So is this one over here. Just a general unthemed thing. This is the car ride here, and I'm working on this entrance, but I'm loving this wrought iron here, and it's just, it provides so much. And then the cars kind of go underneath these light bars, which are roughly designed to look mechanical and sort of fancy, but like in a not really kind of way. The queue line just sort of goes in here and curls around. Like I said, we're not necessarily going to ride that because I don't think you guys would enjoy that sort of thing. It's just a slow car ride that goes around. And this tunnel up here isn't even completed yet. It's gonna be like an alleyway or something. Or a sewage passage or something. It's gonna be something like that. So I guess first, because I mean we've definitely ridden it on the channel, so we're not gonna ride Phoenix Rising again. Because we've definitely ridden that on the channel. And yeah, there was a video for Serpent here, but it's all goofy right now. I'm trying to get all that organized, and I want to make use of Cosmic again, which had a lot of my POVs with music and stuff set to them. So how about this? Let's cut until we get a cart in the station that we can board and take a ride on this thing.
I could do this with my eyes closed. I'm back from the dead, from the back of my head. Been gone and facing horrors that should never be said. The wrath and the grit from the pit of despair. Been taking every whip and word, I've never been spared. They said tomorrow's never promised, honest. They say the angels are among us. Lock me up in the maze. Turn out the lights. I was born, I was raised for this. Turn out the lights. Lock me up inside a cage. Just throw away the key, don't worry about me. I was driving in my car, throwing up my hands, put it in close. I could do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the lights. I could do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the lights. I could do this with my eyes. Less medication.
Oh, bottoms up to a fantastic ride. I mean, that was great. I really do love that. And the lights all come on when the ride comes in the station. We'll come to a complete stop and then depart. Now we're at the exit of the ride, which is where we started anyway. Here's one of this tagged pathing queue, which I really love. Here's this little food shack place up close with the tables. I put a little lamp on them. I also have a condiment kind of thing, but I thought it would look kind of tacky. And then over here was the train station stuff you guys have already seen, along with one of the bathrooms over here. Still working on Yield Emporium, though. That's another one. Well, that about wraps it up for this episode of Smith's Grove. Let me know in the comments your thoughts regarding ranking in Discords. I'd love to hear from you. We heard all kinds of opinion points, including that it was used as a favoritism mechanism on some servers or a pay-to-win mechanism. And I'd love to get into that in the comments with people. Would love to just hear your thoughts in general of it as a subject. And if you want to get ranked, go ahead and drop by the Module 7 Discord. And even if you don't, drop one by anyway. We don't bite. It's a fun place. Come hang out. We're trying our best to keep everything really nice and active. There's lots of fun stuff to do. See you guys in the next video. And the one that pops up on the screen, I sincerely think you should watch.